Hey, it's Sherry from Create Whatever. I'm on location, downtown St. Thomas. It must be Christmas time because there's not a parking spot to be found. I'm coming up to one of my favorite little stores that just opened up recently. I thought if you love junk journaling or books reading, you are gonna love this store. It's amazing. And then maybe we'll walk downtown a little bit to show you the heart of this city. But let's get inside and see what's inside Lockwood Book. This is the cutest store. You walk in and it has such a warm, cozy feeling. I will try to go really slow so I can capture some of it, but you really have to come here to absorb the deliciousness, the history. Look at this. There's always something different. That looks like it could come right out of a junk journal page. Look at that. I'm not going to do it justice. You can even have a coffee. And this is just the front. You can sit and look at books. There is something for everyone. Every nook and cranny. And a cat here to welcome you. Ooh, I see a clearance sale. I might have to do some shopping. Everywhere you look, there's something. And I love the old books. Look at the mushrooms. They're crocheted. Love the brick. Oh, wow. If you're ever in St. Thomas, Ontario, you have to stop here. They even have a spot for the children. And artwork. You could spend hours here. I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I'm gonna stick around. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, our advent calendar is hiding amongst the books. We have to check out what's behind the door. Let's go check it out. Okay, our advent calendar is looking pretty empty. And look, I don't even have to do too much. It's falling apart here. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pull that one out because you know how hard it was to get the other one out. Prove them wrong. That's the message today. Little piece of ephemera. As I was saying, I'm going to stick around here for just a little bit before going back to the junk room. I cannot pass up this opportunity to touch some of these gorgeous books and see if I can find something. Maybe I'll find something and I'll be able to show it to you when we get back to the junk room. See you soon. Don't mind the mess. Before we get crafting, I wanted to show you what I got at the bookstore today. This delicious paper bag, which will be turned into a junk journal. But I got some treasures and she was so nice. I lingered for a little while. And it just so happened that there was sales. So it was the perfect time to go. Look at this handmade cover. Look at that. It's beautiful. And then inside the book, Christmas 1939. And I have to tell you that I got it for the cover, the homemade cover, but I saw this and my dad's name is Tom Brown and I'm like, oh, I have to get it. I actually want to read this one first. There's just some, I don't know what that is. It's not a year. But I was just reading here. So the Brown family, that's going to be fun. Let me see what else. Tom Brown's last match. Oh, that's going to be so fun. But look at, it's just so yummy. And this cost me, it was $6 with 25% off. She hadn't even got the price done yet when I saw it. So that's one treasure I found. The other treasure is, oh, there's treasures in the book. That's the store. And their information. That's very handy. But I saw this. This was the last thing I got. It is a Bible. And I got it, well, for lots of reasons. But if you look in the very beginning, you will see this beautiful writing and dates and names. 1926, 1920, 1918. So that was births, marriages, and Deaths, 1928, 1917. Wow. And I just loved the font. It's just so beautiful. The pages are that beautiful color we love so much. There was just something about this that was calling me. So that's the first bag. So I've got quite a few in here. Everything I purchased, because there was such a big sale, like all of this only cost me $20.50. I was holding another book so carefully, and I looked at the price and it was $100. And it was so gorgeous. But these books, I found a couple of them and I just loved them so much. The font, so it just spoke to me. So this was only $1. It was marked down. So it doesn't actually have a date. But it's old, it's aged. Yeah. So I got two of them, both for $1. Oh, this got a little treasure in it. Tatty and ratty. I just love it. Let's see what this little treasure is. Oh, somebody was drawing something. There we go. Again, this was just $1. I just love that font. And this was even more chewed up than the other one. So fancy. And look how yummy this is. It's falling apart. Then I found this Geometry for Schools, and I loved it because as soon as you open it up, it's got numbers and letters and all kinds of neat things, and I just found it to be really interesting. And I'm trying 50 cents. Oh my. Toronto. The year in here is 1904. Ratio and proportions. Not that I'd understand any of this, but like it's got shapes, and I just found it fascinating. So that will come in handy. Then they had a whole bunch stacked up of these songs. Ontario Women's Christian Temperance Union. And look how yellow the pages are at the beginning. And these were just $1, so I picked up a whole bunch. This was Mrs. Jones's. But yeah, I just got excited because music, can't go wrong with music. And then this one I got, look, I don't even know what it says. What'd she say? Hungarian, she said this was. She goes, do you know Hungarian? And I'm like, absolutely not. But look at this yellowed font paper. Like, how beautiful is that? Oh, and there's seeing some things in here. Look at that, a piece of ephemera. So I had to have it because it's gorgeous. And I don't have anything like it. And I saw some other. I didn't see that in the store. But I lingered for a while. Isn't it? Oh. Look at that. A piece of ephemera. Trying to see if there's a date. 26 months, second month. But no year. But an original piece of ephemera. How cool is that? Finding treasures like that in a book. Anyways, we must get busy with our crafting, our prompt list. What is on the prompt list today? And what animal are we doing today? These are questions I must answer. But thanks for going with me to Lockwood Books. And yeah, such yumminess. Defemmerember, your daily ephemera inspiration in December, brought to you by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Luise Hansel. We only have a couple of days left. Oh my. This time has gone by so fast. Please check out Barbara and Luise's channel. They have tutorials. They have shown so many creative ideas of how to do these prompt lists and use animals. Please check them out. They've got freebies and goodies, all kinds of stuff. It has been so fun to watch them and then try to create either something similar or completely different. However, we must carry on with water and an envelope insert. The animal for today is the hamster. Water and hamsters don't really go together. I don't think, in the real world anyways, but we're not working in the real world. We're working in our junk journals making ephemera. We can do whatever we want. I've got blue paint over here, and it's going everywhere. First thing I did was I looked for an envelope, and I happened to find a blue envelope. This is the one I'm going to use. Then Louisa was so kind to provide a fun freebie for us, which I'm going to use. And I'll show you that in a moment. But first, I want to create waves, because just plain blue paper or a plain blue envelope is it's just not fun. I'd like to make it at least a little bit more fun than plain. I've just been painting blue strips of different shades of blue. I don't have a lot of blue. I have three things of blue, so I used on one strip, that's black. On one strip I used blue. This one was ultramarine, which I thought was good for, the ocean. I added a little bit of metallic. It says plaid, but it's turquoise. And then I had this permanent pigment pure liquid acrylic blue pearl, which I added as well. I've been painting the different strips. I don't know how many I need exactly. And now I don't know how much is left, but I'll just mix them up. That's the pigment. I might use more of that. yesterday's fiasco, I had to go back and rewatch Barbara's video of how she used her dried flowers. And I went looking and hunting for the matte medium gel. Nowhere to be found here in St. Thomas. But I did get some Mod Podge, so I'm going to try that. So stay tuned after the 25th because there'll be some more videos. And then just had a little interest for this one. Just going to put some, oh, there's some of the metallic left. Oh, yep, there's some metallic left. We can add that in. And then I was thinking, add some, go like this kind of for waves. Ooh, ooh. And then after get them painted, then you need to dry them. Like that one, it's got all kinds of different colors in it. I'm going to put the paintbrushes and the wet paint aside. I'm going to put this aside. Try to push everything to this. Got piles everywhere. I've dried these. So these are the forest strip, very similar colors. That's okay. Now what I want to do is I want to tear them into waves, and I want the waves to be white. I saw Barbara do this and I loved it. It's like white, the white caps on the waves. I was out doing the last of my shopping. Oh, it's crazy out there. I wonder where all these people are during the rest of the year. I think I can do, maybe get two. I'd like to do a front and back. I'm just copying the idea from Barbara. And both Barbara and Luise did similar things today. It's so cool to watch. Okay, those two are from the same. So I'm just going to continue to make waves, and then I will be back. I have them all cut out, the waves. I have my blue envelope. I'm going to glue this part down. And I want you to be able to see both sides. So I'm just going to create an opening at the top of the envelope. Just taking a sliver off. And I do mean a sliver. do me this little sliver just to open it up because we need to insert something in here. We're doing the same on both sides. I do need to make a hinge. And to do that, I have some blue dyed paper here. I'm just going to take a piece from this. That should be good. And then just I'm going to fold this in half. I'm going to glue it down. Make sure I have the top at the top. All right. Not perfect, but no one will know except you and me. Let's work on this side. Let's start at the top. We're just gonna, isn't that cool? I think I just have enough. Just have enough. I'm going to start at the bottom to make sure I have enough. And I'm only going to glue the bottom first. That way I can put things in between the waves. And then I can go back in and glue where else needs to be glued. I just don't want any envelope showing. I think I said the other day I needed to fill this up, but I haven't done that yet. Pull this up. Whoops. And then I hope this is enough. I don't think it's going to be. No need to panic. There's a work around that, I am sure. And then this, I don't like this either. Because it doesn't fit with the rest of them. I might have to make more painted strips. That's what I'm going to have to do. make some more. So what I will do is I will make more strips. For the other side. So I'll just do one side, but what I do on this side will be the same on the other side. There, I like that much better. And then I can put a strip up here. And at the end of December, which will for me go past the 25th, so I can catch up on some of the other prompts that need some extra work. Plus we have to make the junk journal, and then we will be able to do a flip through, and you'll be able to see everything that I either did or added, or so that's the one side. I'm going to do the exact same thing for this side, but for now I'm just going to work here. I said earlier that Luisa was generous and gave us a freebie. So this was part of her freebie. And she made the hamsters a floaty, and then a swimsuit so that they could go swimming. I'm using this for the insert. What if I wanted it to go this way? This would be the journaling card. If I trim it about there. The other thing that I want to do is show everything out of the Advent calendar and do some of the dies, because I haven't used those. And I think I'm going to cut it down because I don't want to see that part. Cut it down because the hamster is going to be the tab that we can pull this out. Make sure it fits. It's all tickety-boo. Perfect. I will also cut out a second piece, I think. So it's the same on both sides. So if I put it there, he's going to glue. Where does he glue? ink him up with my Jumbo Java. Just so you don't see the white of the cardstock. And I just love Jumbo Java. Put this back in again. So if that sits right in the envelope, where does the hamster go? Right there. So he's swimming. And then it will be the same on the back, only he'll go this way. And we'll make sure that it's all lined up so that when the flip, when it's glued into the junk journal, it will be the same on both sides. But we have to put some things in here. He doesn't want to be in the ocean by himself. So what do we see in the ocean? I think I used all of the seashells that Barbara gave us in a freebie. Oh, here's a fish. How cool is that, the flying fish? He could be coming right out. How about right there? There we go. Now he's not going to be so lonely, the hamster. Should always swim with a buddy. I think that's what I'm doing for right now. And the next time you see this, it will be done on both sides. I think that's so cool. Thanks so much, everybody. See you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.